Welcome to Abstract Chats with me, Jake.
With me, Jason.
And our favourite guest over there. Everyone, welcome back.
He's back. Jeff. Back from the pole. He blew a kiss for those who can't see.
Yes, and Jeff has actually had a big surprise, everyone. In the last couple of weeks, he's actually had a baby! And this is baby Jeff. And for those who can't see, baby Jeff is a little baby alien. And he's so cute.
But baby Jeff's like a week old now, so there's actually a smaller Jeff.
Yes, it is a week old, but actually is older than his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works in Alien Place.
Time works differently.
And baby Jeff just came with us on a giant tour.
Yeah.
Giant tour.
Yeah, talking of time difference, Nepal seems to be an hour and 15 minutes behind.
So stupid. It's probably the most stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It's the weirdest thing ever.
Why couldn't they just like accept like an hour?
No, but I kind of like it about Nepal. They're like, hour? No, hour 15. And then they're like, square flag? No, triangle flag.
They're just like, no, we're going to be fully independent.
I love it. They just do things differently, don't they?
They do. I feel like Nepal is just like a home away from home.
Yeah.
I've definitely had lives there, like for sure.
They it did feel like it did feel very comfortable there, especially was in the school. Felt like home, like you said.
Yes, beautiful.
It felt like abstract LaLaBaLa.
Abstract LaLaBaLa. Abstract LaLaBaLa.
Abstract LaLaBaLa. Okay, what is abstract LaLaBaLa?
That is a very good question, Jason. Thank you for asking.
Come on.
So abstract LaLaBaLa was something that the genius Mr. Tunka, who lives in Nepal and who invited us to Nepal, came up with, because he had a festival called, you can actually see it on here if someone zooms in, it says LaLaBaLa, which is a children's theatre festival in Nepal. And Abstract LaLaBaLa was born after 1 week there because we were going...
Wait, did you say Abstract LaLaBaLa?
Abstract LaLaBaLa. Because we were going crazy and basically that was it. We joined forces. LaLaBaLa and Abstract Kids became Abstract LaLaBaLa, Abstract LaLaBaLa, Abstract LaLaBaLa, Abstract LaLaBaLa.
Yeah, Tanka has this great energy where he's a bit strange, but he's the same but different to us in a way. He's more serious, but he's also a bit crazy.
He's very serious. Yeah, exactly. He's very serious, but then when you unleash him and you open that little box, he goes insane.
I think like we do match each other in a way, but from a whole different world, let's say. And then, at some points, for some reason, when we would see each other, we would just start breaking into Abstract LaLaBaLa, Abstract LaLaBaLa, Abstract LaLaBaLa for no reason other than just because.
Just because. So yeah, should we tell a little story of how we even got to Nepal?
Yeah,
like,
why were we
even there?
Go on.
So Tanka is this genius children's theatre director, practitioner, crazy man that lives in Nepal, and he's written like books on acting, I believe. He directs many shows, and he also is kind of like mad like us. He just runs around all of Nepal, and that's what he does. He just runs. He's like,
He works with different schools as well, a few different schools.
Yeah, I think so.
And theatres.
I'd assume so.
Yeah,
and then we went there in July, and he actually was very kind to show us around, and we went walking all around the city, and we saw some amazing places. But before that, he actually, like a year before that, he was messaging me via WhatsApp. Just this random person texted me and was like, "Hey, come to Nepal," and I was like, "No."
I just found our number on like Instagram or something. On the website.
he said he searched for it on like Facebook or something. So then he was messaging and saying I should come to Nepal, and I was like, "I'm okay." And then I was like, "It's a bit random." And then it just kept going on for a while, and I kept trying to like push him to the side until like a year later. One day I was like, "You know what, Jason, we should go to Nepal."
Yeah, why not?
Because we were going on this networking tour, and we wanted to take Jeff with us. And then
it was a good like first stop for the route, because we were planning this trip like a few months ago, and we were just like, where do we start? And then Jake was like, oh, why don't we just go to Nepal? And then it kick-started the adventure, which we'll talk about another time, I think.
Yeah, another time. But it was obviously meant to happen, and it was so divinely like beautiful meeting this man, because he's doing something so similar in Nepal, and it's just great to connect with like-minded people. So yeah, we met him for a couple of days. He showed us everywhere around Nepal, literally everywhere, and we ate so many momos. Like, no, sorry,
Momo.
not momos.
So in Nepal, I'll give you this. We were saying momos. Momos are like these little dumpling, sort of like ravioli style.
They're so
balls,
good.
but they're really stuffed with either like vegetables, cheese, buffalo, chicken, all different things.
Think like gyoza vibes.
Gyoza, but thicker.
Yeah.
You know, and anyway, so when we used to say momos, one of the Nepalese guys was like, "Why are you calling it momos? Do you say pastas?" You know,
Yeah, we got
because
told off.
you have like 10 in a portion, but they're not momos, they are momo is the meal. You don't say pastas.
But then
because
if you have
hundreds.
10 momo, technically it's momos, no?
No, because I get what you mean. It's not.
Or
pastas.
is it like a no momo?
It's momo is the dish. Momo is the meal, or it's a no momos. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
but
no,
like
no.
if you're serving up multiple pastas, no, actually you would just say pasta.
No, you would just
wouldn't
say pasta. You just say pasta dish. Pizza. You don't say pizzas.
This was a day we knew that man was a genius.
Yeah, I mean, it did. It really opened up my eyes to food and what we call it. But momo, anyway, is delicious. Nepalese food in general.
Oh my
is
gosh.
so good.
If you can find it where you live, go and eat it. Just eat it. It's like so good. And I put on probably 29 kilograms.
29 kilograms.
Kilograms.
That's a lot of weight for 1 week.
In one day.
But yeah, really, I did like it a lot. And even the kids at the school, which we'll talk about soon, they were eating like the best food ever, weren't they?
Oh, so good.
Oh my God.
It's just good.
Anyway, back to Nepal.
Yeah, back to Nepal and back to Tanka. So he, throughout this 1 year of contacting me, was kept inviting me to his festival, which is a children's theatre festival held every year. And this was the 5th one. And basically...
Season 5.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, it's good. Many countries come over and they visit and they stay for a week, and like accommodation is paid for and food is given and like cars to go to places.
But just for us.
Yeah, just for us. And yeah, it's just a celebration of theatre, basically. And it's a wonderful experience because you get to see different types of theatre and how, like, culture impacts theatre. I think that was the biggest take that I got from it. And how every show was so different, but they were all catered to children. Anyway, so we were invited to the 5th LaLaBaLa Children's Theatre Festival at Imperial World School, which was this incredible school in Nepal. It's so like, I just loved their ethos. We ended up meeting the principal and she was just amazing, yes. And she just like actually ended up giving us her private chauffeur. And we ended up like connecting really well with her son. Elvin, yeah, who was 6 years old? 6 or 7.
They're obsessed.
It's going to wear thin very soon. But yeah, Elvin, we met in the dinner hall, like just every evening he was there and he was just obsessed.
His mum was the principal and his dad was the owner of the school, the founder. And then he had an older sister as well. So they were always there in the evenings watching shows and stuff. But Elvin just became our best friend. I actually miss him. Yeah. I miss you, Elvin.
I remember making a joke with him. I was like, Elvin, what did I say? Something about imagine your parents were the principal of this school. And then he's like, yeah, they are.
Oh, he's like, what are you doing? Your dad owned this school or something? He was like, yes, he does.
Yeah. And then it turns out when he had like an hour later, his mum came over and I was like, he just told me that he's your son. And she's like, yes, he is.
Yeah, I believed him as well. I was like, I feel like I believe him because he was so silly and so naughty. But like, we like naughty kids, don't we? Because they're just so funny. As long as they're respectful when the time comes, you know.
He was great. He was really good.
It was a fun time.
But every student in that school were like, they were just calm. They were respectful. They were crazy, but in the right ways.
Yeah.
Like it was just, I really liked the atmosphere there. I really loved it. And one thing that I loved more than anything is that they don't force kids to do tests at a young age. So like they train you up with it, but then later on is when you start doing real exams. Which allows the kids to be kids for longer.
Yeah, what was the system she used? WIN. I need to look it up. Something about like interest needs, like as in like giving extra time for your interests. So like when a kid was interested in something, they would do extra curriculum within them interests during school hours.
Yes.
You know, like say if they like designing, they would spend more time doing design and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we had a brief chat about like education in the car with Janita, but we'll have to carry on that conversation at another time.
Mm-hmm. But this could actually lead on to our type of education and what we brought to the festival, if you want to go into that.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you what. So this thing that Jake's held up, this was a token of love. And this is something they do in Nepal. and it's called A Token of Love. And they give you these awards, let's say, to show their appreciation. So every group got one of these. And when we went to Tanka's house, he had so many, remember?
It's a really cool looking award.
It is beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
And it's from the school, and it's from LaLaBaLa Children's Festival at the end of our show. So we brought our energy, the abstract energy, and we done a show about the compass of us. And we opened the show with a very funny song about being I opened the song with my ukulele, and it was so funny. I didn't expect it to get so many laughs, but I was just playing the ukulele going, and they were just like cracking up. But anyway, it was the saddest song ever because we were lost and we couldn't find our way back to the core of Abstract Kids.
My favorite is when you were just like, wow, wow, wow. Like, that sent the whole room insane.
Wow, wow, wow. It like built up to this stupid like rock song.
It was
about
just so stupid.
Crying.
It was a
so
perfect
stupid.
opening.
I really wanted to smash the ukulele. Like, there was a part of me that was like, wow, wow, wow.
And then I came out and was like, Jason, why are you crying? Why are you so sad, bro? Why are you so sad? And then I ended up punching him around the face.
A few times.
I'm like, snap out of it. Snap out of it.
The whole concept of me being like, wah, and like going to fight him with my cry and him just slapping me out of it was just so funny. But anyway, like the whole play was like this. It was just like
stupid.
There was this deep thing about like being lost and the journey of you. And it was also sharing who we are in a show. That's why I think we can really take it somewhere else. So we basically showed them the 4 parts of Abstract Kids: North, East, South, West, nature, education, soul, and weird. And we broke it down. And as we went on this journey, we said, if you help us get home, we will show you the best show you've ever seen. And we went on this journey, played games, had some fun. At one point, Jake went to the toilet and came back out, and that was a whole thing. And then by the end, without going into it too much,
mystery.
Yeah, it was very funny. And then by the end, we had a long meditation after dancing and going crazy at Weird. We went back to Soul, had this lovely meditation where all the kids went quiet, and that impresses the teachers and parents a lot. Because they are sitting at the side and we're just going crazy, dancing around. Arnie's seen this before.
Our energy is so high and like almost insane. It breaks through the barrier like of going mental with like 60 odd kids in the room.
Yeah.
And then for us to, like you're saying, bring it all the way back down to silence and stillness.
Yeah,
and allow the kids just to
reflect on what's just happened.
Yeah, or just to feel nothing.
Yeah,
to be able to feel nothing is like so beautiful in this world because everything is go, go, go.
Yeah, and then so like by the end, everyone was like really quiet, and then we woke them up and we said, "Oh, guys, the time's up," and we didn't make it we made it to the core, but we have no time left. And then we just said, "Oh, wait, maybe that was the show."
You are the show. You are the journey. We are the journey. And it's so sweet.
Yeah, it was very sweet. And like the compass of you, follow it. You are your own adventure. And it was a lovely there was lovely messages in there, and it was a good way to show who we are in an hour.
Yes, it was very packed up. And actually, after our first performance, we got called to the principal's office.
Oh, no, Chanke come and go. It's like, you're famous in Nepal. Come.
Yeah, he was like,
you're famous now.
Come. But I genuinely, for half a second, thought we were in trouble, which I was so excited about because I haven't been in trouble for so long in school. So we got into the office, and I'm like, are we in trouble? And then he's just like on his computer talking to Tanka, whispering things. Yeah. And then I was like, what's going on? And then he finally turns to us like, so you're going to perform twice more today, and you're going to perform twice more tomorrow. The kids love you. You have to perform.
And then he said, you're going to perform on the stage in front of the whole school. And we was like, all right, slow down a second.
Outside. He was like, you're going to perform. And then he just gave us a schedule for like 3 days ahead. Bearing in mind, we only performed like just once. And we only had the energy for one performance.
And bear in your mind, after that schedule, the schedule changed about 15 times afterwards.
Oh my gosh,
It kept changing.
And also, there's a bear in your mind.
Gone.
I feel like we should show a little section of the show. But before that, I do want to introduce one character because midway through the week, Jeff actually changed. And baby Jeff. Baby Jeff wore this beautiful little wig and she turned into baby Jeffalina. Ooh, she's so gorgeous. If we can get any kind of close up here, just slowly watch her move her hair. It's just gorgeous. We can do it in editing, Arnie. It's fine.
It's fine. You don't have to.
Yeah, nice. Oh, go on. Look at that.
They're just like a double. I held Jeff all week. I don't think I ever let him go. And Jake held Jeffalina all week. Yeah. Didn't let her go. And it was just, they were so popular. You can't even imagine. So
popular. It was insane. If anything, they were more popular than us.
They were asking for her. So, yeah, when we was around the school, it was very funny. Like, anytime they were like, kids were coming up like, hey, Jeff, have you heard of Jeff? Every kid knew their name. They were always asking for 6, 7 all the time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Like
we'll
this.
get into that. Okay, let's show a little excerpt from the show. So, at one point of the compass, we were on education, and we thought it would be a good idea to have a dictatorship running. So we had like 60 children listening to the head teacher, who was this guy here.
Hello there. What? I'm acting like a hello there. Hello, my name is Mr. Simon Says, and I'm here to say things. You see, what we do at Abstract Kids is we really like to use puppets and games to create a story. So if we can play Simon Says while making the story move along, we're having a dynamic, immersive experience, like so. Now, listen to me, kids. You're going to do as I say, because you are cogs in my system. Now, Mr. Simon Says, sit down.
Mr. Simon? How very dare you?
Mrs. Huckleberry, what are you doing here? Dance for me, kids, and I say stop.
No, Mr.
Dance.
Simon, listen up. We do not do that here.
We do.
No, we are good teachers. We show love and appreciation and sometimes even tiny little kisses.
What?
What the? So, Mr. Simon, stop it right now, for I have a confession.
Bleh.
My confession is,
Go on.
Mr. Simon,
Yes?
I know we've known each other for many, many years. Some would say 67 years.
Oh, 6 or 7.
Now I must tell you that I love you.
You love me?
Yes.
But I also have a confession. Yes. I've been so mean to these children. Treat them like cogs in the system. But the truth is, I've been holding back my true feelings.
What is it?
I also love you, Mrs. Huckleberry.
Oh my. I feel like it's time that we kiss.
Huh?
And then we would throw them away. But the kids would be like, ah!
It was something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. But it also made me laugh a lot.
Should we perform other scenes?
Just a performing puppet. Fine, okay. Well, looks like it might be time for me to go to the toilet. No, like genuinely, I need to go to the toilet. I had so much coffee today that I feel like I'm just gonna.
Do you want to cut? Do you want to? Should we pause it? Or should we, I'll just talk to Arnie.
Genuinely just pause it.
No, I can talk. I can talk to Arnie. It's all right. So Arnie, do you want to get on the? How's it going so far? Good.
Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah.
This is fun actually because I haven't seen anything from what you guys did.
Oh, okay.
It was before you guys left. It was kind of chaotic.
Yeah, it was in a good place, but it got there. We really got there. I mean, they wanted it. We done it like 4 or 5 times to
Yeah.
different years.
Did it change a lot, like between first and last?
It didn't change. No, it got smooth. It got smoother. All right. Wait.
Talk about smooth.
What? Talk about
smooth, bro.
No, bruv. No, brother.
I'm solid. I'm dressed as a poop for those that can't see.
No, this is. Wait, what have you done with Jake? You were not. Arnie, do not hurt Arnie. Okay.
I'm Mr. Poop Man.
Hold the ground.
And I hate everyone because all I ever get, everything that ever happens to me is I get flushed down. People put me down, and I'm gonna destroy you. And I'm so stupid. I'm so angry. I'm a poop. Biggest poop ever. If only there was someone here that I could beat up. Oh my gosh, he's just walked in as a toilet paper.
Yes, it's me. Toilet paper. Your favorite hero. I'm here to wipe you away.
So dumb. The only thing left to do is we must fight.
Listen.
Fun war.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Oh, why am I so sweaty?
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Bro, I'm winning. I'm losing.
You got Arnie, commentate on this.
Stop cheating. Come on.
Come on, you're the.
Yes. No queen. Mama? Your hands are too sweaty, bruv. Oh, looks like
Blame my sweaty hands.
the only thing left to do is we must join forces and beat up the one person that we both detest.
Arnie.
Arnie. Actually, this might be a good time to bring on Arnie. Arnie, please, because you look so cute today. Come on, everyone. Let's welcome you to the stage. Let's go, Arnie. Arnie is our editor, producer, shy girl, camera person, light person. She does everything, to be honest.
You want, Arnie.
Some of you might remember her from a few episodes ago where she came on with a blanket on her head. But today is a big reveal. Do I want to be dressed like poop for this?
Yes.
Okay, fine. And then it'll make her look even better.
That was the podcast version of that scene.
Arnie! Okay, you can leave now.
No.
Arnie, I'm joking. Please. Arnie, joke. I'm coming back.
What
That
am I
would have been
gonna-
funny though.
No, I'm joking. Arnie, come back.
I hope this audio is okay.
Okay, now you can leave.
No, Arnie, don't leave. Hi,
This is what you do in class, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what we do.
Everybody sit
We
down.
just-
No, stand up.
Yeah.
We just bully kids so that we get paid for it. Oh, wait, we do get paid. I don't know why I put quotations
Wait.
around paid.
We're just constantly winding up kids all the time.
Yeah.
But then we
they
also...
like it and they do it to us as well. Bit of banter in it.
Yeah, but it's a bit of both.
Anyway, Arnie, how's it going?
Yes, all right.
Yeah. Got any thoughts?
Excited to be here on this side of the camera.
Oh.
I'm editing all of this out.
Yep, she is not editing this out. Otherwise, I won't talk for the
Arnie, I've
rest
got a
of
question
the
for you.
podcast.
Because you kind of mentioned it. Your perspective, because as we talk about this show that we done in Nepal and how it went, from the other side, hearing all the ramblings, what's your perspective of the situation from all the way back here?
Yeah.
Well, the weeks leading up to you guys going to Nepal were crazy because we had camp here, then you guys went to Hong Kong and had camp, and then you had a week where you were like recovering from being away and trying to plan for Nepal at the same time. But at that time, when you guys left, there was some formation of ideas, and you were supposed to perform once, and then we didn't hear anything the whole time you guys were gone.
Internet was bad.
No communication. But
None.
But it actually, genuinely, the internet was terrible. We will tell you that.
It was.
It
You say
was.
so.
But anyway, that's no excuse. I'm sorry, Arnie. We should have spoken to you more.
No, but it was a surprise when you came back and told us all the stories. It made it even more fun.
Oh, that's quite sweet. Cool. Well, thanks for a riveting conversation. I really
Great.
appreciate
I mean,
that.
we should have you on more.
Yeah, we actually should.
Who even knows if it's recording right now?
Actually, turn it off.
Can you imagine?
Imagine she turned
No
it
one's
off.
checking. No one's back there.
All right,
Okay, I
come
gotta
on.
be back.
Let's get rid of the trash. Poop, toilet roll, Arnie.
Shut up. Oh, well. The scene didn't happen like that, by the way. It was like much more fun. And we had a big fight.
Massive fight.
We had a proper massive fight. And I rock bottomed Jake and then I jumped off the top rope and elbowed him. The kids were going wild.
We had these inflatable bananas that were like just smacking each other over the head.
If you fancy I'm gonna win, give me a cheer. Yeah.
Talking of tangents, it was a random tangent in the whole show, and then we come back out and we just didn't. We were like, "Oh, sorry guys, sorry we left you for a while," and then we carried on with the show, and the kids were like, "What just
Yeah,
happened?"
that's true. Now, back to Nepal.
Anyway.
Let's actually show off our gifts.
yeah,
For those of you that can't see it, there's a little, I guess it's a Nepalese scarf. I'm not really sure what you would call it. I bet there's a fancy name for it.
Yeah,
but they gift us these as well for performing.
And this hat, if you can't see, Jeff's wearing a Nepalese hat.
Which we learned some cool facts about. If you like dip the hat in the middle, it means that you're from Kathmandu, like that area from the mountains.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then if you wear it a certain way, it means you're married, and then a certain way it means you're not married.
Or like from the hills or something, because like the hills and the mountains are very different, right?
Yes.
And then yes, if you have this way, I don't know actually. This way is not married and this way is married.
Yeah, I don't know, something like that. And then Nepal is actually what's the mountain? Is it Mount Everest?
Mount Everest is not in Nepal. No, it is in Nepal.
It is,
but
isn't
not
it?
in Kathmandu, but yeah.
Yeah, but
Himalayas.
that's why people go there.
Yes,
like
there's
for
lots.
it's the biggest mountain in the world, right? Right.
Everest is basically.
Fact checked.
But I got gifted this hat. Jake got gifted one too. But It doesn't fit my head. So my head's bigger than Jeff's, and Jeff's head's massive.
Oh, are you going to do it? Are you going to do it?
What?
Okay, show everyone Jeff's
For those
head.
who are watching on YouTube, you can see this.
It just keeps going.
It's so big.
It's so big.
But apparently mine's bigger, so. So during this week, we told you a bit about the show. Very successful. We done 4 or 5 shows for different age groups. They loved it. But to be honest, that was just one. The main part of the experience was that we were just around the school the whole week, and we were just like spending time with the kids. I was playing football and basketball with them. Scored a banger, by the way.
But yeah, you don't get home till late and then you're exhausted because we're not just performing that 1 hour show, we're also performing constantly with the kids because they were so obsessed. Every time we were walking around the school, they were running up to us and like you'd always have about 20, 30 kids at one go, like constantly.
From grade 1 all the way to grade 10. Yeah. I'm not even joking.
And then for the first time in my life, I had to sign autographs.
We were signing so many
autographs.
There's a video on our Instagram. I think, there was a video on the story of us just signing autograph. My hand started to hurt. I've never been that famous before.
Yep. I would never do that again.
And we were signing for Jeff's as well. So we were like drawing Jeff alien faces and signing. And it just became a bit of a trend at the school to ask us for an autograph. It was funny though.
Yeah, it rippled out. Okay, so question then. Tell me, please, one of your favorite memories from the whole week.
Oh my gosh. Oh my Sigma. Okay. There was...
I think it's going to be the same one.
I was going to talk about, but I feel like I want you to talk about it. Should we just talk about the fair?
Go on then.
Because the fair was fun, right? We can both talk about it, but we basically, they asked us to bring... Actually, I'll save the fair for you, yeah? I'm going to tell a different one. Okay. So at the opening of the thing, we didn't know what was going on. And we all got on a bus at the start where we all met each other. Hi, how you doing? I'm from here, blah, blah, blah. And then we got on a bus and we went to the top of this hill and we had to walk back all the way to the school, do like a parade, all flying our flags. And we had an alien flag, by the way, with the kids, with the school. It was very fun. And we got to know each other. It was a good icebreaker because I was talking to the kids, we were talking to the other participants. There was a Japanese group that done puppetry, and so they took to Jeff and they took him and they were just moving around with him, which was really nice. Anyway, once we got back to the school, the teenagers who were like helping us all the time, came up to us and said, "Oh guys, you're going to go up and do your national anthem now." And we were like, "Huh? What?" And we were like, "What do you mean? Do you want Thai national anthem or a UK national anthem?" We were like, well, first of all, we're not Thai, so I don't know how we're going to sing that. And second of all, I don't even know the UK national anthem. I know it, but I couldn't sing the whole thing.
I did not know one single word.
All I know is like, God save our gracious
Queen.
Because of football.
Oh.
It's only because of football. I'm not that
bad,
patriotic.
Though? Are we bad? Is that bad?
Look, I love my home.
Know it.
London's always my home.
Maybe it's an American thing. We all know.
I know,
well,
but
every other country
does. Anyway, so we were in this line and they lined us all up to go on the stage, and there'll be videos of this online because they took videos of it. We had to go to the stage. We're holding Jeff, alien flag, Thai flag, UK flag, and we're watching everyone go up. And we're like, oh my God, what do we do? So me and Jake come up with an alien song, and we said, we're going to do the alien national anthem. And we was just like, singing Jeff in birthday. No, we were doing it to the tune of Happy Birthday, like, bar, 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 Jeff, bar, bar, bar. And we thought, we're going to do this in front of...
people were going to go crazy. We had it all planned out.
We committed to it. Hundreds of people were going to watch this. Anyway, so then when we got closer and realized what was happening, they had a band there and they were just playing the national anthems, but we didn't have to sing it, you know? We just had to, because we couldn't. So anyway, we went up there and there's a video of us, Jake,
so awkward,
holding the Jeffs and holding the flags, all 3 of them, alien flag, Thai flag and UK flag, and just miming to God Save the Queen, or God Save the King now, on stage to all these people. And we were looking around. It was just so
didn't know
funny.
Any word. I was actually embarrassed. I haven't been embarrassed in many years, but this was embarrassing.
Jake was just moving the hands like this.
I was just puppeting away and I was trying to hide behind baby Jeff so people wouldn't see my mouth not moving. Yeah. And then I was whispering to you like, what's going on?
I know. And I was just going,
And worst case, we were last, which means everyone was watching us. The whole school, like 500 people.
And do you know what makes it funnier? Because every group was quite a big cast, like at least 5 people, but it was only us 2. So like everyone looked a little bit more full. But when we were on stage, it was just us 2 of our aliens. We just looked so ridiculous. And we was like, it was just a good... introduction to everyone to who we are, because I think everyone saw us and was like, I like these guys.
Do you remember Tanka? He actually stood at the side and was cheering us on. He was like, yeah, go boys. And then when we got on and did the national anthem and we couldn't sing it, he looked away. I remember I caught him in the corner of my eye. He was like walking away like, oh gosh,
it was so funny.
Who have I invited? Anyway. Okay, then my favourite memory is pre-festival, before we got on the flights, we were asked to bring some gifts that represent our country that we can sell at this school fair. So we obviously left it to the last minute at the airport because that's us. And then we were walking around like, what represents Thailand? So then we found these like tiger balms. And then we also found these smelly things, which I ended up selling as smelly stuff.
Yeah, smelly stuff. And real life tiger.
Yeah, and a real life tiger. So we bought like, I don't know, 20 of these things. We took it to the fair and then thinking no one would buy it. And then because of the currency exchange, we had to really reduce the cost, which means we lost so much money, but it's fine. It was for the kids. So we set up this table and we put a sign, we put these really bad signs written out. And then there was one sign that said 1 million rupees if you look at us. But people were reading it and then looking at us and then going, So we had like so much money.
No one gave us a million rupees.
No one gave us a million rupees.
You have to remember, right? Like, going off what happened on the Monday and the vibe that we created, and we were being really silly, people think we were really funny. So when Thursday came and we'd done this fair, I think people were expecting us to sell like abstract, funny, clowny drama stuff, and then we came with herbal infuser and tiger balm on a table. It was just
but it sold out like that. Kids were like, oh, buy the smelly stuff. And we actually got in trouble because we sold out so quick. And then we started making more fun at the table. So we had 3 additional things. Number 1 was 10 rupees for a massage by Jeff and baby Jeff. So we had so many people come over and they were massaging their face and their neck. You had like 10 seconds each and we were like la 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 la,
and it was just funny.
In their ears,
basically tickling them.
Yeah, just tickling them. And then number 2 we had because we're both from London and they were obsessed with this, we sold that we would say a bottle of water for 10 rupees.
Bottle of water, clip it.
Bottle of water. Yeah, you've got 3 free ones. There you go.
3 free.
Got there. And then the last one that we had was... I don't remember.
It was...
Oh, yeah, actually, this is the one we added on afterwards.
6-7 party.
6-7 party, question mark. And then it was 10 rupees. And if you pay for it, I got the whole school saying, I was like, kids, everyone, I need your help. Let's go. And then everyone was like, 6-7.
Every time.
About 400 students doing it. The teachers were getting very annoyed, I could tell.
Yeah, but they were laughing though. Because even Janita said it, a quick tangent, but Janita was like, do you remember when she was like, I've been trying to tell my teachers to watch you and how you connect with the kids on their level with the jokes that they like. Yes, and it's so true. Yeah. We're very good at that. Like, I just accept their humor and I go with it. And like, because you're playing with their humor, instead of being like, don't do that, you can't do 6-7, just let them be kids. And
allow it. But like, as long as if you allow it and you get on their level, then they will respect you.
Take control of it as well, because then it doesn't go too far, because they get over it quickly because you're doing it with them, and they're not. They know they can do it, so it's not as taboo anymore for them.
Agreed.
You know?
Agreed.
So yeah,
I kind of wanted just to go into like the whole spiritual aspect, because I think Nepal is quite a spiritual country. I mean, apparently. I heard this when I was there. It has the most temples within like a radius, because like literally everywhere you walk, there are mini temples everywhere. And
we did take a few days out, didn't we?
Yeah, we had a couple of days where we had a private chauffeur. And
he was a nice guy. His name was Asa.
Yeah, he was great, Asa.
Yeah, he was great.
He was like 60 odd, and apparently he brought English to Nepal. That's what he told us.
He was banned, so we were just having a joke. Nepalese are quite funny, aren't they?
They are very funny. They've got the same like British kind of humour.
Yeah, they were
like
for
a bit of dry humour.
Some jokes don't work though. But yeah, anyway.
What jokes?
Not now.
Anyway, so there was a whole like spiritual aspect to it, and I had a mini awakening, I guess, when I was there as well. And there was 2 people from Latvia, and they came up to us separately, and they were dancers, and they watched our show, and they come up to us, and they actually made me cry, because what they said was so beautiful, just saying how the energy that we have just exudes from us and reaches every single kid. And they were like praising our performance skills, and they even said about my voice, and they said about my moves, and I was like, what, really? But I guess because we are joking all the time, and that is who we are, I guess for us it's not like fully professional or amazing, but then if other people see that for the first time, like, it was just really nice to get that feedback, because we never really get feedback like that, especially because we had a show. It was quite beautiful. It touched my soul.
Yeah, I think I would agree. Going off what Jake said, like, I think that a lot of people came up to us and really commented on how we connect with the children and how our energy is so infectious. And you got to remember, there was a lot of kids and there was a lot of other acts there, and we were really commanding the space. And it was, I think, people reminding us of how special that is, and like, it's not something that just everyone can do, you know, like you said in the first episode about drawing that magic from the kids, you know, and we were doing that constantly. Then that day when we went to the temples, that first day, because that was a really nice temple, and I had quite a good few like moments of meditation in there, because it was so hectic and a lot of energy was being used at the school. But then when we went out of it, after listening to them words and going out of it and like reflecting on it, I really learned that, like, you know, wherever you are in the world, kids are kids, people are people, and we have this thing that we need to use wisely, let's say. But yeah, we should dress up like poop in Twitter more often. That's what I'm talking about. It was very beautiful, and I think like everyone is a mirror reflection of you, and that was just a nice mirror reflection to hear. And if you have something nice to say, go and say it to someone, because it might actually touch their soul, like it touched mine. My heart grew 3 sizes that day. You have something nice to say to us, leave a comment below. If you got any gifts for us, or you want to subscribe, or even a simple like can go such a long way. Or if you want to sign up, or, you know, just give us chocolate or anything. Anyway, Nepal's lovely. We could talk about this for another hour easily, but we're not going to, I guess, because I also believe that we're definitely going to go back. Yes, like we're planning to go back. So we will go back, and we want to do what we created here, which was like an immersive show, class, workshop thing. We're going to bring that to more schools. So we're going on like a mini tour next year at some point, because we want to bring the energy to as many people as we can. Bring the action. And Tanka is all down for it. He was like, I'll take 2 weeks and I'll be your manager and you'll take us around. And so if it all works out, like we said, it felt like home there. I felt very comfortable at that school. I really liked the people. We're meant to be there. And I think the impact we made in 1 week with these kids, I think it showed us that it's needed. And we need to go back to reach more kids and to come and bring what we have to them. And it's not about money for us, so actually we're going to make no money from it. The same way we made no money for this. We lost money because we paid for the flights. Yeah, but it's not about money, but it's not about that. And next year will be the same, because we'll go and we probably won't sell the tickets. We'll probably just go and give it for free to these schools, because I think a huge part of it is like a give and take, you know, that we have our established place here in Phuket, and then if we can go and give back to people that would never get this opportunity, then why not? And just say yes, right? Like Arnie, remember before when we was booking these flights and it was a bit expensive, and we were like, thinking about like, should we put cancellation on this or something just in case? Like, I know, like, and then we just started talking about like, what are we doing it for? And we're like, look, we're gonna learn from it. We don't know until we go, right? And we just went, we learned from it, like you're hearing now, and now we just gotta go with the flow and just say yes and just explore this world and see what we can give. Flow with the go. Or flow with the go, as Jason will say. Yeah. All right. Any more questions? No. Anything else to say? Loads of stuff, but we'll save it for next time. Okay, so that has been Abstract Chats. Like and subscribe. Yeah, do it. Subscribe right now. Like right now. Abstract LaLaBaLa. Abstract LaLaBaLa. Abstract LaLaBaLa. Abstract LaLaBaLa. Abstract LaLaBaLa. It's going to go viral. Everyone's going to be like, Abstract LaLaBaLa. Yeah, like it. That's our name.